What's the knowledge? Go ahead and get that Malachi 2:17. Hermano, ¿sí sabe usted que usted es un israelita? ¿Quién le dijo? Go ahead and get him a flyer. Hermano, usted es un israelita. Usted es la gente que Dios dice que es la gente especial a Él. Como hoy, ¿qué día es, hermano? Hoy es el sábado. Hermano, estaciónese y agarre un folleto y miren los signs que tenemos aquí. Un minutito nada más le va a tomar y va a conocer más en un minuto que lo que le van a enseñar en las iglesias. Eso no se trata de dinero, eso se trata del mexicano, el salvadoreño, nicaragüense, conociendo quién realmente es Él en la Biblia. Si no, nos siguen mintiendo y si no, seguimos en las costumbres de ellos. ¿Me entiendes? Acabamos de celebrar que el Thanksgiving. ¿Celebró eso? ¿Y la Navidad la va a celebrar? Quizás queremos juntarnos con la familia, pero sí sabe que eso es algo contrario a lo que quiere Dios de nosotros. Eso no está en la Biblia. ¿Me entiende, hermano? Pásele, agarre información de quién es usted. ¿De dónde es, oiga? ¿De Guatemala? Descendiente de Maya. Usted sería de la tribu de Zebulón, hermano.
Así es.
Usted es de la tribu de Zebulón, una gente especial. Sí sabe por eso que la comida, la música, todo eso viene tan bueno de allá, porque usted es una gente especial. Llámenos, hermano. Read on.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
These priest lips, what should be coming out of our pastor's mouth should be what?
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge. And they should seek the law at his mouth.
What's so crazy about that is that these pastors, they go to these seminary schools for so long, and then they brag about that they have some knowledge.
Right.
But the Bible told you real clearly in that one scripture how we can get the knowledge of God. How do we get it?
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
If these pastors who say they got knowledge really have knowledge, they should be keeping the law. They should be keeping the Sabbath. They should be having fringes upon the borders of their garments. They should be having a beard on their face, not being clean shaven like a baby's bottom.
Right.
They're going contrary, and that's why they do not know this Bible. Let me prove it to you. Psalms 111 and 10. Big bro, right here in the what car is that? The Infinity. My bro, you got a flyer? Can I get you this flyer real quick? I got a flyer with a whole lot of information in there for you. If you got one quick second, and I know you do, don't run from me. Park the car, man. Come get this knowledge that we're dropping right here. This is out of the Bible who blacks and Hispanics are according to God. What's your nationality, bro? Salvadoreño? You know that you're from the tribe of Zebulon?
Right.
Don't lie. Oh, you read it? Then why aren't you here with your brothers, man? You're supposed to be on this side teaching our people.
Right.
Today's the Sabbath, bro. Today's the rest of the Lord.
Right.
Why are we up and down going to work, going to the stores, man? You coming out the stores on the Sabbath? Read on.
Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of thy Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The beginning of wisdom is when we have the fear of God. Many say they fear God. Many say they love God. Many say they appreciate him and all these words of endearment. But let's see how we truly do it.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding.
Hey, what?
A good understanding.
A good understanding. Because they say they have understanding, but let's see if they have this true good understanding of the Bible. What do they got to do?
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
They're not keeping God's commandments, so guess what? Those pastors, they do not have a good understanding. They do not have a good understanding. They could hit you with all these accolades that they say they have, that they've taught in other countries, that they went to schools here for 8 years and they got a degree in this. They do not have a good understanding of this Bible. They do not have the knowledge of God. Read on.
His plight. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Right, so that's why you understand who truly has this knowledge of God. Who has this good understanding of this Bible? Those that are keeping God's laws. Those are the ones that truly have it. not your pastors, not your fathers that you call in the Catholic Church.
Right.
Right? What does Catholic mean? Hermana, ¿cómo se llama? Hermana, tengo un folleto para usted, iré. Hermana, una preguntita. ¿Usted va a la iglesia? ¿No? ¿Sí? ¿Tiene familia que va a la católica? ¿No? Mire, lo que le quiero enseñar a usted es que usted es una israelita. Los hispanos son israelitas acuerdo a la Biblia, hermana. We understand what is Catholic. A lot of our people, a lot of Hispanics, they're in the Catholic Church, not knowing that they learned the Catholic Church through our slavery. Our slavery is what has taught us the ways of our oppressors.
2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 6. There is also another thing, a city built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Verse 7, the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place.
It's all good. Just drop that.
No, Matthew 7:13.
What's that say?
Broad is the way.
Okay. I want to show you because our people, hermano, ¿usted está en la católica? You speak Spanish? Big bro, you go to church? What church you go to? You a Catholic, Christian? Christian? A lot of our people, you know, Catholic and Christian is the very same thing. They're the same exact thing. They're two sides to the same coin. A lot of our people, we learn that in our slavery. That's what we're out here teaching, that slavery, our people's oppression, it's documented in the Bible.
That's right.
Blacks and Hispanics were the Israelites. God gave curses upon our people because of our disobedience. You know, this Bible, the same Bible that's in every church, is not for everybody. It's only for our people. Hey, big bro, 1 minute, take your time, pull up on us. Read what you got, because we understand. What does Catholic mean? Read.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate.
For what?
For wide is the gate.
It says, for the gate is wide. The entrance is wide, right? So what?
And broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
It says, wide is the way that leads to destruction, right? Now we're going to pull up what the definition of Catholic is. A lot of our people need to get this Catholic Church out of their mind, because let's see what that leads to, right? It's leading to our destruction. Look what the definition of Catholic is.
This is the definition of Catholic.
Bring it out.
Including a wide variety of things.
what?
A wide variety of things.
What else?
All embracing.
When you go to this Catholic Church, they're all embracing. That's why you have, that's good. That's why you have the Pope right now. He's all embracing to receive what? Now he was sitting down the other day with transgender men, women, whatever side they're on, transgenders sitting down with them and embracing them and bringing them in to have a brunch. That happened this week with the Pope. We got to get out of that. Blacks and Hispanics, get out of the Catholic Church, right? What I got you? Read that off.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Right, because they want our destruction. It goes back to them wanting our ruin. How do they do it? With us being in sin, with us being in error, right? They want to see our destruction. And they know that they do this by our sin. So let's see what sin leads to. Romans 6:23. They know that it leads to your destruction. Let's see what another word for the destruction is. Because maybe somebody thinks that, oh, my destruction just means, you know, I might not get the job I wanted. They think maybe my house might break down or something. Let's see what else it leads to.
That's right.
Romans chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
What is the reward? What is the wage, the payment for your sin?
For the wages of sin is death.
It's what?
Is death.
It's what?
Is death.
These people, our people, blacks and Hispanics, we've been dying at an alarming rate. And it's because our what?
For the wages of sin.
It's because of your sin. They got these churches set up so that you can what? Stay in sin. They're not giving you the truth of this Bible. Let's get what the truth is so we can show our people how we truly need to move in this world. How blacks and Hispanics, the real Israelites, need to move according to God. Let's see what the truth is. Psalms 119, 142. Let's show them what the truth is, because many people have been asking, what is the truth? They got that church. They got this church. My mama told me that one. My dad told me this one. All over the place. Well, my granny, she was in the Baptist church. Let's see what the truth is.
Psalms chapter 111, Psalms 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law, is the truth.
The law of this Bible. It goes right back to saying that this law is the truth that we've been needing, right? It said as well that the law is what brings change to us. So if you want truth, if you want change for your community, if you want that in the black and Hispanic community to fix your people, you got to abide, you got to apply the words of this Bible.
That's right.
Right? We got to stop breaking the Sabbath. I see my brothers over there. Hey, big bro by the water machine with the cup in his hand.
Bring it out.
Hermano, Brody over there drinking the cup.
Teach him.
Come on through. Dialogue with your brothers, man. Know who you truly are in the Bible.
Right.
We got to stop breaking God's Sabbath. Out here, a majority of our people out here drunk, smoking. Hermano, un folleto para usted. Conozca quién es usted en la Biblia. You speak English, bro? No? Hermano, mire, una pregunta. ¿De dónde es usted? You're from Mexico? What is Mexicans in the Bible? Who are they in the Bible? You read the Bible? It's a quick question. You read the Bible? Back in the day, what? Do you know, you're talking about before the conquista? Right. We're talking about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were the Israelites of the Bible.
Right.
Right? Before we were Aztecs, what was our name? We're talking about before the Americas. Because you know that the Americas are how we got over here, it's all in the Bible. But because we don't read, we don't really know our history. It goes way farther back than 1492. You understand? Our people came from the other side of the world.
Right.
We came from Israel and we came all the way around up into the Americas. The real name of America is not just America. It's something else. People call it what? Turtle Island. People call it Anahuac, right?
Right.
But what's the real name that God gave him? He has it documented for us. He called it Arsarit. There's a name before that. All that you're gonna see in that flyer, bro. We got YouTube. We got a phone number. Where I got you?
That's still that Psalms 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
We need this truth. We needed the truth because we've been lied to for too long. For too long, they've been lying in our faces in these churches that have been set up for us for our destruction. They set up the Baptist church, the Mormon church, the Adventist, the Jehovah's Witness, the Pentecostal. Majority of these churches were all set up in the middle of our enslavement. While we're slaves, they're setting up these religions and then putting it on our people. And to this day, the doctrine has not changed. When they were talking about Ephesians, when they said slaves obey your masters, that you think that has changed in their mentality? You think that when they were saying that God was for them and not for the slave, right? That he don't listen to slaves, you think that their mentality has changed on that? It has not.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is